A candy called Twix serves up a woke fix. Twix, in partnership with 20th Digital Studio, created a 2-minute short film called The New Nanny, all about a gothic witch who shows up at a young boy's door offering to be his new nanny. And it's not long before she brews up some controversy.
Why are you all dressed up? It's not Halloween yet.
Can I help you?
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Do you want to find out? You buckled?
I'm still wearing my princess dress.
Do you want to wear it?
Ugh. No one asks me if I'm buckled up when I wear my princess dress. Thanks for nothing, American Airlines. Now, if your nanny shows up for work on her first day in a Halloween costume, you might want to raise your own kids. But anyway, let's get woke.
You look like a girl. Why are you wearing that?
Dressing like this makes me feel good.
Is that your nanny? She looks weird. You look weird, your nanny looks weird, you guys are both weird.
No, we're just different.
Boys don't wear dresses.
Whoa!
Whoa! Where is it coming from? What's happening?
Whoa! Will he come back?
Yeah, probably. Come on.
Now, if there's anything a child can trust for good advice, it's a goth babysitter. I can't wait for part 2 when she teaches them how to shoplift at a Hot Topic. That's where cat gets her clothes, by the way. So why is Twix lecturing us on gender identity? Who do they think they are? Snickers? But that's wokeism, where candy bar companies make a Halloween ad that has nothing to do with candy. They're weighing in on social issues instead of the weight of their sugar-addicted customers. But if you thought that short film was bad, you should have seen their original version.
Hi, I'm Charlie. Trick or treat. Give me some candy.
Kid, I'm not going to give you candy. I'm going to give you something much more valuable. Life lessons. You see, life is a daily process of disappointment where you learn to eat 1 teaspoon at a time until after a while, you don't even notice the taste. Then you'll develop an addiction to drugs, alcohol, possibly pornography. And by possibly, I mean definitely. And before you know it, your wife's left you, your kids hate your guts, and you're wondering what the whole point of existence was in the first place. That enough of a treat for you?
Tyrus, obviously you have
Yes, Greg, I've procreated with several different women. I have a small litter of children that I raise. Yes, thank you. We've established it now. And yes, I allow them to get treats because the more they get addicted on sugar, they fall asleep faster.
Right.
What blows my mind, I know you want to talk about, what blows my mind about this, first of all, there wasn't a Twix in the whole commercial. At least turn the kid who was asking questions into a candy bar instead of blowing him off to oblivion.
That's true. They murdered him.
They murdered him. So I guess part 2 is when his dad...
They didn't murder him, though, because they purposely, at the end of the ad, said, will he be back? And he said, yes, he'll be back.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Baby.
Oh,
So
probably.
now his
So they
father
might have
comes
murdered
back
him.
for revenge.
All right.
And we burn the witch. That's the right Twix commercial.
Yeah.
But they're acting like kids wearing dresses and being different happened 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
This has gone on for forever. In my neighborhood, we had one of the kids in my neighborhood that dressed like a little girl. We didn't beat him up and pick on him. The only time we got mad at him was when he wouldn't play hide and seek. You know what I'm saying? Kids are the most forgiving group. They will ask questions like that. And then he goes, in that answer, where I wear dresses because it makes me feel good, why do you wear a cape? I wear a cape because I want to be a super. That's how kids are. 10 minutes later, they're playing soccer until the witch jumps in and chooses. So the message is, hey, if someone's different from you and asks questions, you got to kill them. So, and speaking of that, so then reverse it.
Yeah.
He's different than me. He's wearing a dress. And, oh, here's Tyrus the Warlock. Hey, that kid's different. Don't worry, kid. I happen to have my different arrow right here. Boom. Is he going to live? I don't know. Maybe. What the hell?
What do you make of this, Ari? Kids grow out of stuff.
Yeah, but I disagree where he said kids are forgiving. Kids are crazy, man. I remember in Long Island in the 80s, if a kid played with Barbie dolls, he would get beat up, you know? Like, hey, Barbie dolls. You know, like, you ain't one of us. Like, kids were crazy back then.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm not, whatever you did different. But yeah, that reminded me of the Brian De Palma scene in Carrie, where with creepy Carrie, and she used her magic powers. He falls off the bicycle. You know, I wasn't too offended by it. But yeah, the woke thing with the commercials, why they do it, well, you see why. Because look, we're talking about it now. When they go on Twitter, you have half the people outraged, half the people saying it's the most beautiful thing they've ever seen in their life.
Right.
That's what they want. And does it sell the candy bar? Probably not. But we're talking about a candy bar nobody's talking about now. You know, like
Look at the shape of Twix. What does it remind you of? Yes, I won't go there. But isn't Twix an anti-female candy? We'll leave it at that.
Those are some skinny Twixes then.
Yes.
Little skinny, not too
Are
thick.
you okay?
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to
How many
build some.
Twix did you have before?
I had four.
That is not what Twix ever reminded me.
Yeah. Because you are okay.
I try.
So okay, here's my issue with this, Kat. Clearly, adults pitched this idea and wrote it. It's not a real story. It's not an organic experience. It's manufactured because you couldn't find this story in reality. Then you hire kids to play these roles that adults create. So this is not common. And yet they're trying to convey a message that it is common because they sell a product that kills people. Right?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, look, I was incredibly androgynous looking for several years as a child.
That's an understatement. I
No,
saw your
yeah.
pictures.
No, like I'm not. That's not a joke. That is a fact.
She looked like the second baseman from the original
Yeah,
Bad News
Tanner.
Bears.
Yeah. Yeah. Later, and I also would wear only flannel. I was like, I want to look like Kurt Cobain. And you know, people would make fun of me, yes, but like I'm fine. You know, I didn't need a witch to come use the powers of Satan to murder my classmates.
One thing I did see about the commercial, though, is the first person to critique them and diss them was a black girl, which a lot of times they try to generate this thing, black people hate, the most homophobic, and the first person like, hey, you're dressed like a woman, so I think let's cast a little black girl. I think they do stuff like that.
I just can't imagine wading into this. If you're candy, and you sell candy, you don't have to wade into these touchy topics.
No, but that's because, and this goes into your wheelhouse. This is all bleeding from the academia. They're all in human resources now, all the woke-a-dials. But the hypocrisy is that sugar is worse for kids than anything. And it's worse for adults. I mean, it leads to diabetes, obesity, it makes them very sleepy, and then they wake up and they're very obnoxious. But you know what I'm getting at. The wokeism is meant as a diversionary tactic from critiquing what they actually do.
Oh, well, there's no doubt that what's going on there is you're selling poison to children in a way that will divert, that will be entertaining. There are a million ways to do that, making it seem like the candy's going to make you popular, et cetera. To tell you the truth, I don't know. In the world that I live in, there are a great many non-binary kids. Yeah. And I can imagine that if I were trying to be pragmatic and sell candy, I would have a commercial like that because that is a new sensibility. But yes, ultimately, this is something that kills you. And the idea is that there's progressivism being pushed along with it. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird. I would say I would boycott.
You're still thinking about the candy.
Boycott Twix.
I want you to know that I love and support you no matter what.
Yeah. They are so good.
My love does not run that deep.
I like the mix of chocolate and caramel and cookie.
We know what you like it mixed with. So let's just move along.
Got another Halloween story. Will Halloween cause mental distress? It depends on how you dress. I'm going as Twix.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.